Welcome back to Sunny's Adventures, and today I'm really excited. It's the day I'm going to be volunteering for First Robotics. Their game this year is Crescendo, and it's about kind of like music and putting these rings to get amplified speakers. I can insert the game here.
2 alliances of 3 teams each compete to score or play notes in 3 different field elements. Amplify their speaker, get on stage, harmonize, and take the spotlight before time runs out. Robots start each match inside their alliance's starting zone and may be preloaded with a note. During the first 15 seconds of the match, robots are autonomous and can be programmed to leave their starting zone. During the following 2 minutes and 15 seconds, drivers control their robots. Robots collect notes from human players at their source and play them in their amp and speaker. Robots are protected from contact by their opponents when at their podium, off the ground, and during the last 20 seconds of the match while in contact with their stage. As time runs out, robots race to get on stage and deliver notes through the flap and into the trap. Bonus points are awarded for harmony when robots on stage use the same chain. On-stage robots earn even more points if a human player spotlights the robots on a chain by scoring a note on the chain's corresponding microphone. The alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
Alright, it is the morning. I got myself some breakfast. It's early, and I'm really tired. I did not sleep that good last night. I don't know why, I just didn't. I just kept waking up. I also had my video exporting that I was working on last night. And then when I looked at it this morning, it ended up not actually exporting, so I started it this morning at 6. So we'll see if I can get it to post by the time I leave. So it's like 20 minutes till I have to leave, and eating my breakfast, I got yogurt and a bagel, so that's fun. Yeah, it's early. I'm tired. And I have a slight headache. My job will be today to reset the fields, so once the robots do their thing, then I have to reset it for the next match that comes in a brief manner and safe manner. Oh, this should be really fun. I'm really glad I can actually get to stand like right on the field and just like look at all the robots like right there, so it's gonna be really cool, and I hope to get a bunch of clips. I'm not gonna bring my camera. I will bring my phone and record on my phone while I'm there. I'm really excited, and I gotta start my walk in like 20 minutes. I should really look at how cold it is out there. Alright, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I got my outfit on. As you can see, I'm wearing the steampunk one, so it's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna put my pins on the outside, and then I'm gonna switch it to my volunteer shirt. I'll put these on the outside when I get my volunteer shirt. Behind these robots, so when I was on the team, we got 6 weeks to build the robot, and we had different functional groups, at least for my team, since we had a really large team. I was on mechanical design, and then we had fabrication, hardware, software, assembly, strategy. We had the marketing team where they did this thing called chairmans, did a bunch of outreach for helping the community. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm walking to the stadium now. I'm almost there. It's super nice out right now, actually. I'm impressed. It's actually technically only like 32, but it feels so good compared to yesterday. So I'm really hyped. I like walking next to this river. It's really pretty. You don't have to take the city like streets. You just have to cut right through on this little trail they got. So it's really neat. All right, next stop, the Panther Arena. Let's go. How's it going? Here's an update of my day. I'm back at the hotel, obviously, chilling in my bed. Today's practice matches were over, so I was there for about 12 and a half hours doing the field reset is what my job was today, and it is tomorrow as well. It's really fun to see all the, like, you get to see the matches up close, which is cool. I never experienced that before, and you get to walk out on the field and see them all up close, so that's kind of cool. My main job was fixing a lot of the tape that was on the floor and then picking up what we were calling robot puke, and that was essentially just parts that fly off robots, whether it's hardware or bearings or motors, batteries, just pieces that break off. Like, there was one that just broke their whole arm, like the whole polycarb thing they got going on. So that's crazy. So it's just fixing the stuff, like picking up the stuff, putting in our puke box is what we called it, our robot puke box, even though it was just loose things that flew off robots, and when they smash into something, it just, like, it just explodes. But yeah, so and I had to fix all the tape, and we had to reset the field, but we all had, like, designated jobs down there so we can get it super efficient on going, like, getting the matches running back to back to back, so we didn't have so much time in between, like, downtime. So it was good. Today was all practice matches, so we ended up getting in 40 matches, and tomorrow will be all qualifying matches, so we'll start in the morning with open ceremonies. I'll go there 7 tomorrow as well. I'm going to eat breakfast probably there. Yeah, and I got to pack up, so tomorrow I have to check out in the morning before I go to the venue, to the arena, and so I got to have this stuff packed up, which I didn't pack at all. I just started laying in my bed and haven't moved since. I got to pack my stuff before I go, walk to the parking ramp where I was at. I don't know if I'm going to move my car closer or if I'm just going to leave my car here. I don't know. It's kind of probably like, it's going to be more expensive if I drive there, but also then I don't have to walk back. And I can just get in my car and go home. So we'll see. I don't know. Guess we'll see what time I'm end up rolling out of here if I have time to walk down there. I did not sleep last night. I had a headache all day. But yeah, so it was really fun. It was really cool. I took some clips while we were there. I got to see my team play a couple times, and tomorrow they'll be having more of the exciting stuff because it's real qualifications. So today was just everybody was practicing, field reset was practicing, and robots were practicing, MCs were practicing. Everybody was doing something just to get the bugs out. So tomorrow we are going to have opening ceremonies, and then we're going to start matches right away. So they're going to put their flags out, announce every team for every alliance, and honestly, that's like one of my favorite parts is seeing people express their teams and their hype and excitement right there in those like 30 seconds they get, and their teams cheering and screaming for each other it's very cool to see. And even when things go wrong, not to get bummed about it and just to look at the positive. So it's really cool experience, a really good vibe, a good learning experiences in life. So they used to always say, like, the only sport where everyone can go pro, where, if you were like playing football, not everyone goes pro. They still play. They can play in college and everything, but to get to the professional level is a lot more hard. But for engineering specifically, a lot of people on these teams will go into STEM related fields, and people will go pro, and it's very good learning experiences. I'm kind of just going to chill out here tonight and start my journey again tomorrow, which will be in the same video here. So for you only got to wait like 10 seconds. All right, I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Time to check out of the hotel and go put my suitcase in my car, and I'm going to walk to the arena, and then I'll just walk back. Let's get this day going. I'm excited. Today's going to be the exciting day. Woo! I'm walking to the event. It's kind of dark out. Darker than yesterday. Even though, I guess it's a half hour earlier. But I'm going to stop at Starbucks on the walk. And I didn't have to go back to my car. I just checked my bag at the front desk, so I didn't have to walk all the way around to the other side. Otherwise, it was backtracking. So, yeah, here we go. I'm back from the competition. As you can see, I'm home. I had a really good time volunteering for first. I loved seeing the robots like right there on the field, right in front of me. It was such a cool experience because, you know, when I was on the team, I was usually in the stands or in the pits. Like, I was never on the field unless we were like getting an award or something where we walked down there. I never got to see the action like right there up close. So it was really neat to see. This challenge only used one game piece, like one type of game piece. So like it wasn't that difficult to clean up the field, I suppose. Like it was pretty simple. It was a simple game this year. They had these like foam noodles in the shape of a circle, which they called their notes because it was like a music-themed game. It's really cool. Some of the robots were very, very interesting design. I actually like seeing all the different ways people come up with solving the same exact task. It's very fascinating to me. I actually really enjoyed resetting the field. I actually got to meet a couple people that are reoccurring volunteers, so that I could actually become potentially lifelong friends. There's people from around the country, so which is pretty sweet. And people that travel to more than just the Wisconsin regional. They go to Duluth and they go to Houston, and they hit a lot of the regionals in the area and the championships, which is very neat. And some of them are even mentors on teams themselves, so you can see them secretly rooting for their own team. And to get to catch up with one of my friends who was a mentor on my old team, on Team 93, so that was really fun. The team did very well. Their robots stood out. You could tell they were in first place by the time I left the first day. After it was like the 63rd match is when we ended not the first day, but the first qualifying day. So the very first day I volunteered was practice day, and the next day was the official qualifying matches to get to the finals, or the playoffs. So there was 90 qualifying matches, and I reset the field up until 63, and then the last, couple they did the following day, which I wasn't there the very last day they wrapped up. They usually don't do Sundays, so I didn't even think about signing up for Sunday. So in my head, I never went to a competition that was on a Sunday. They were in first place, but they ended up actually landing in 4th overall. They won their first round, and then the second and third round they lost, which ended up making them eliminated from the playoffs, being put in 4th place. They still did an amazing job. It's a huge learning experience no matter what place you end up in, whether you end up in last or first. Like, the journey to get to that point is just incredible, and how much work they put into it. And they got so much knowledge behind it and so much more skill sets in life just by doing it. So congrats to all those people who are involved in any sort of first, whether it's robotics or the Lego League. It's all great stuff. Really setting up the new generation of people to be successful. I'm going to show you a couple of things I got when I volunteered. But yeah, so they gave me this little backpack, very lightweight little backpack. It was actually pretty nice, because I didn't bring one, so I ended up being able to keep like my water bottle and safety glasses and stuff I needed for the day in here. So that was cool. They gave me one that says First Wisconsin Volunteer, and inside the backpack was this awesome water bottle. So it's pretty sick. I actually really like it. So it says the same thing on it, First Wisconsin Volunteer. It's a decent size, and it's really cool. It's got a little straw. They gave us, so the event there, since it was in Milwaukee, it was sponsored by Milwaukee Tool, so they gave us some safety glasses, which was really cool because I also forgot my safety glasses, so it was nice that they provided them for us. So yeah, very, very nice safety glasses. It had this little bracelet that says First Volunteer, so it's this little pink bracelet. They got a First in Show Volunteer, so it's like First Inspires, so this is just a sticker for it. I do like my stickers. I'll just go in my sticker collection. I got this really cool patch that says First Alumni, and then it also says Volunteer on the bottom. So I'm not sure what I would put this on, but it would be cool to put this and my 93 patch on something, which would be really cool, especially if they give out stuff similar to this every year you volunteer. I could just get a collection and make like a cool sweatshirt or jacket with different patches on it. It would be pretty neat. Really liked this pin that they gave us. It is a silver pin that says First Alumni on it, and it's like heavy duty too. Like it's like made out of like a really thick metal. I don't know. It just looks really cool. I really like it. I like that it says alumni on it because, that's something that will always be near and dear to me, is being on a First Robotics team and the environment that provides. And basically, I wouldn't be where I am today without that robotics team. So it's definitely a big impact on my life, and I really enjoy it. So First Alumni, proud to be in a First Alumni. They gave us a bookmark, and then they gave me my name tag with my job on it. So it was a field resetter, and then the game on top, which was Crescendo. And then it has a cool alumni ribbon on the bottom, so everybody knew that the people that used to be on a team Oh, and they had the results on the back, so you could scan, like you could scan it and like get first updates on the event happening. So in case you weren't right there on the field and didn't know what happened, you could be volunteering and still be up to date. And they had monitors posted everywhere where you could even watch it while you're doing other things. So since it was my first year volunteering, I got a volunteer pin that says, year 1. So they go up all the way up to like, they go 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like stuff like that. So like as you go, you collect the amount of years that you've been volunteering for first. Obviously, I told you I was bringing my 93 pin. I put it on my necklace here so everyone knew I was there to support 93. They gave us, you saw me repping the green shirt, so they gave us those shirts that say volunteer across the back. And then along with the first in show like sticker, they got a pin that everybody got, so I put it on my lanyard as well. And then they gave us the game pin for the year, so every year first comes out with the game pin that everybody loves to collect. And so you see the people that have been around for so long that have them just lined up and down their lanyards, which is really neat to see. Like either they had them for whether they're on the team or if they were just straight up volunteering for those teams, and it's really neat to see. And then of course I had my 93 pin. That concludes the stuff I got. I really enjoyed the competition. I encourage all of you to, if you're in high school, to find a local FRC team or FTC team, or maybe if you're younger than high school, FLL team. First as a whole is a really good organization, and they provide a lot to the community and getting you scholarships and firsthand real experience in the jobs, and a place where you can actually physically become a professional at what you love to do. It's just a really good experience. Also, if you are out of high school and you want to be a part of it, you can either start a team, mentor a team, or volunteer for the competitions. They're all over the world, so I'm sure they'll find something that is interesting to you. They're not just the STEM related things, it's also marketing and stuff like that. So it's not you can volunteer in like graphic design and stuff like that. There's a lot for more than just the STEM minded people, so there's something out there for everyone. There really is. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I really enjoyed this. This is a video that is very close to my heart. I hope I will make more videos like this in the future, just because I really enjoyed the experience. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know if you are on a team or what team you're from, or know of a team, or know somebody on a team, or would like to do this yourself, or have any more questions. Bye. Have a good night. See you in the next one.